Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome back once again. I got my boy Danny with me. What's up, Danny? How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Well, I got my teeth pulled out yesterday, so that wasn't fun.
That sounds pretty painful. Pretty painful.
Actually, it felt great, man. Hold on one second. I'm gonna put your YouTube channel in the description here, and then we'll get to the conversation here. But yeah, it actually felt really, really good. I was in pain for the past 2 weeks, right? And I had this broken tooth, like my molar way in the back was always broken. And I let it go for years because it never hurt. So about a week ago, it started hurting again. And I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna let it go. And then it wouldn't stop hurting. And then Wednesday, it was good all day. Didn't bother me one bit. And then Thursday I woke up and started hurting again. I'm like, man, fuck this. I'm going to the dentist. And I was always going I didn't want to go to the dentist because I went to the dentist in November, and that dentist wanted to charge me a shitload of money. And so I found a new dentist. I went there, and they took x-rays of my mouth, and they're like, well, the broken tooth isn't your problem because there's no nerve left in there. But your wisdom tooth is starting to rot, and that's what's giving you the toothache. They're like, we can give you antibiotics, and you can just go home, or we can pull your broken tooth, but I recommend that we pull both of them. I'm like, well, how much is that going to cost? You know, I don't have that much money. They're like, well, you have to pay a $70 copay with your dental insurance because it's the first time you came here this year. Mm-hmm. And then we can pull both of them for an additional $75, so $150 for everything. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, that's not bad because the dentist I went in November, just to pull one tooth, they wanted $300. Mm-hmm. And that's with my insurance. So I'm like, damn, two for $150, that's not bad. So I'm like, well, can I sit and think about it? They're like, sure. So they came back, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just pull them both. You know, I just got my YouTube money a few days ago. I'm like, let's pull both of them. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna shoot the needle in you. It's gonna numb it. She's like, this is gonna hurt for a minute. So she did it. I'm like, that was supposed to hurt. She's like, yeah. I'm like, that felt good. That felt, because I was in so much pain that once she did that, it just, all the pain went away. So she came in, the broken tooth took out. She had to take it out in 2 sections because it was so bad. And then they fought like a motherfucker to rip out the wisdom tooth. Like she was on there and she was pulling and pulling, and that thing would not come.
You can feel that pressure, boy. You'd be like,
yeah,
what the hell are they doing?
Yeah, I can feel like my face was going like this, right? And it didn't hurt, you know. I could just feel them yanking it. Yeah. And they pulled it finally, and I saw it. That fucking thing was huge. And you know, they put the gauze in my mouth, and then, you know, I went with Nikki to go get her car washed, but my whole face was numb. So what freaked me out, because they had to do stitches to it too because it was so open. What freaked me out was I went to work today, and I went to the bathroom, and I blew my nose, and blood started gushing out of my nose.
Oh, goodness.
And I had blood all over my hand, and I started freaking out. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And one of my coworkers saw me, and they knew I got my teeth pulled yesterday. They're like, calm down. You're okay. All you did was suck that blood out of your wound through your nose. So that clot that was clotting, that was starting to heal, got sucked through your nose and reopened. They're like, you're okay. That's normal. Just don't do that again. I'm like, okay. So other than that, I've been good. Dude, I've been reading the fuck out of this thing.
You got me interested in that now based on what we were talking about earlier.
So what chapter am I on? I'm on page 49. On chapter 5. So I just started it today. I picked it up yesterday. Didn't get a chance to read it because everything was going on with my tooth and stuff. And I started reading it today. I put the video games away for today and read it during my breaks at work. And man, this is what I wanted from the movie, man. This is what I wanted from the movie. The book doesn't even open the same way the movie does.
Does it explain what happened to Palpatine?
Not yet, but from the reviews I've heard, they do explain it later on. So I'll explain everything that happens so far. In the movie, after the crawl, it shows Kylo Ren on the planet killing all those people, and he gets the Pathfinder and he goes finds Palpatine. Well, in the book, it opens up differently. It opens with Rey meditating, trying to talk to Luke, and she can't get it. She can't talk to Luke. There's a lot of Princess Leia in this too, a lot.
And Leia, they did it so different. That makes
the Leia thing makes sense because Carrie Fisher died.
I mean, the movie and the book.
I have no idea, but so Leia's trying to teach her, right, and trying to teach her stuff, and Rey's basically asking her about when she trained with Luke, and she basically said, well, I had visions that I had to leave, plus the Senate needed me, so I stepped away. I gave Luke my lightsaber. Like, she tells Rey right in the beginning. In the movie, we didn't find out to the end that she had a lightsaber. But right in the beginning of the movie, she's like, yeah, I gave Luke my lightsaber, and I don't even know what he did with it, and so on. But, dude, like, the best thing about this so far has been the Kylo Ren stuff. Like, they explain why he puts his mask back together.
Yeah.
They dude, like the planet
was he trying to like reconnect with Vader or something by that?
No. So he goes to that planet. We find out it's Mustafar in the encyclopedia. So he's on Mustafar, right? And he's fucking these dudes up, right? Like, all these dudes, he's fucking them up. And then he goes to Vader's castle. And then there's like this lake, and this monster thing pops up from the lake and is like, I know why you come here. You can't get what you want. And then they're like, Vader left us in charge of the Wayfinder. Since you passed the test, we will give you the Wayfinder. The test was to beat all the guards. Vader put all those guards there to protect the Wayfinder. Mm-hmm. So he gets the Wayfinder, and then he he goes and looks for Palpatine in the unknown regions. They go straight to the Exegol is the planet in the unknown regions where the First Order left in the Aftermath trilogy, which I fucking love that. Then he meets Palpatine, and Palpatine, he doesn't even call him Palpatine. He calls him a creature because it's not really Palpatine. Damn. It's a clone. And he's like, what's he asks, like, so what's going on with Snoke? I killed Snoke. And he's like, I made Snoke. Palpatine's like, I made Snoke. And then Kylo's like, why? He's like, to test you, to see if you were strong enough. Because, the Sith is always testing to try to, sort of like with Dooku, Dooku was a test for Anakin.
Yep.
Darth Maul was a test for Obi, they were always doing that.
Yep.
So Palpatine created Snoke in order to test Kylo to see if he's strong enough within the dark side. Then he tells Kylo, he's like, I need you to find the scavenger. And he's like, why? She's not important. And he's like, I will tell you. Hey, baby, how you doing? Break time. You need to hurry up and get your ass home. So they come up with a pack, but the whole time Kylo's like, yeah, I'll team up with you, but first opportunity, I'm going to kill you. Right? Yeah. So Kylo wants to find Rey because he wants Rey to join him to take out Palpatine. Sort of like Anakin wanted to do, wanted to take out Palpatine. He wanted Luke to join him. So in order to do that, he needed the Knights of Ren. But the problem is, the reason why the Knights of Ren wasn't in the other two movies was Kylo had a falling out with the Knights of Ren. Two of the people that are part of the Knights of Ren, he doesn't get along with. So they kind of went their own ways. But he needs Rey, so he rehires the Knights of Ren to come back and help him. But in order to bring back the Knights of Ren, he has to become the leader again. So he has these Sith people put his helmet back together so he could be the leader of the Knights of Ren.
Damn.
Yeah. See, that makes so much fucking sense, right?
Does. Because it sure does.
In the movie, he's like, let the past die. Here, let me put my helmet back together. But in the book, he even says it. He's like, let the past die. He says it right in this novel. He's like, let the past die. But right now, I need to become the leader of the Knights of Ren so I can get Rey back on my side. So he right now he's looking for Rey. But there's so much in the Palpatine stuff and Kylo stuff that is so good. Even like he goes up to Palpatine, he's like, Kylo's like, I can smell death in the air. And he's like, he goes across Palpatine, and he doesn't call him Palpatine. He calls him like this creature. He's disfigured. He's being held on by these giant mechanical machines. And as he's talking to Palpatine, right? When Palpatine's like the pathways, ability to many, you know, all that shit. He says it in the book, but as he's saying it, he's dying, and the Sith people are running over and injecting him with chemicals to keep him alive.
So that's what all those people are in the background who's trying to figure out.
They are there to keep him alive.
Now, did it also explain how did he get there, or how did he get from?
They do explain it, but I'm not at that part in the book yet.
Okay.
I listened to Force Center's review, and they do say they explain it, but I haven't got to that part in the book yet. Dude, I've been just like into this thing, dude, reading like, oh my God, this is so good.
I'm going to get that tomorrow.
And Kylo's like, I recognize that chemical. They used those for the clone troopers. So all the stuff that was going on was stuff that was used in the clone. And what I liked about this novel so far was they addressed everything from the books. So like if you read like the Aftermath trilogy, you read Captain Phasma, you read like all those novels like I read, they all connect into this book to where is the movie feels like it wasn't connected to anything.
Who wrote this book?
Ray Carson, which I believe she wrote the Solo novel.
What the hell was she at when they was making this movie? Oh my God. How can she make so much sense of this? And the movie was such,
Now, this is what I heard. This is only a rumor, so I don't know how true it is. Okay. But I heard that Ray Carson, when she wrote this book, she was given the script. And she basically just took the script and adapted it to the movie. Now, what I think happened was when they were making the movie, they just started cutting stuff out of the movie.
Well, they cut everything that made sense.
Yeah. Nikki's like, what is that, Mr. Storms? It's a brisk. It's a brisk fruit punch. I was in a hurry. I bought that yesterday. I know I should be juicing. I know I shouldn't be drinking fruit punch. Please, God forbid. I had my teeth pulled out. Let me just have a fruit punch for once, and I'll go back to juicing tomorrow, babe. I promise. But yeah, they cut out all the stuff that made sense. Now, apparently, there's going to be a lot of deleted scenes when the movie comes out on Blu-ray. So I'm hoping to see what goes on with that. But like you know the Bendu from Rebels?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When Kylo Ren is on Mustafar, there's a creature not like the Bendu, but it's a creature that comes out of the water that is guarding the Wayfinder. Okay. You know, and it reminded me of the Bendu because Kylo's like, I sense the Force in it, but it's not a Force user. Baby, you better give me some ice cream too with your sweet and sour chicken ass. So that was all interesting. And I loved how they described the planet, right? It was like, they were saying like, yes, this is Mustafar, but in this part of Mustafar, trees can grow. Like they explain everything.
Yeah, because Mustafar was a place with all the lava and stuff. Was that right?
Yeah. So it explained everything. Kylo even explains Rey's parentage. He's like, because he said, he's like, I told her that her parents were nobody. And he's like, as far as I know, that's true, unless I don't know the whole story. And he's saying that like it's so good.
So Rey's father wasn't Palpatine's son, like they were saying.
From what I understand, Rey's father is Palpatine's son, but it wasn't his son. It was a clone of Palpatine.
Okay,
was her father. Again, I haven't got that far in the book. I got.
How long is this book?
It's not long. It's actually one of the shorter books. It is 247 pages. I'm on page 50. I'm almost a quarter of the way through already.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna get that tomorrow. That sounds so much better than the movie. I can't believe.
Okay, baby.
I can't believe it's so differently.
It's so good. I wanted to take a highlighter and start highlighting stuff to talk about, but I didn't want to ruin my book. But like the training stuff with Rey is so good because she talks about how she goes through all Luke Skywalker's books from the tree and how she's trying to learn to communicate with him, and she's wondering why Luke won't communicate with her, and she's trying to she's just trying to talk. And dude, they even mentioned the Solo movie in this.
Damn.
Like Kylo Ren's like, I'm so tired of people trying to make me out who I want to be. I'm like, they call me Ben because of Obi-Wan. I never even met the guy. My father's real name is not even Solo. The Empire gave it to him. Like, dude, they reference every little thing in this novel, man.
That's very good. That's just that right there. Did Disney greenlight this book?
Yeah, Lucasfilm did. Not people got to stop saying Disney, because Lucasfilm is his own studio, just like Marvel Studios. Disney just owns everything, but Lucasfilm is the one that goes and greenlights everything.
Well, it just doesn't make sense. The books could be that much better than the movie. It makes much more sense. That's just, unless it is trying to fix it from the backside. I don't know what.
Well, the thing is, they can't really fix it from the backside.
Well, are you gonna go watch it again since you read the book?
I was telling Nikki, I thought about buying it digitally since it was available, but I'm like, I think I'm just gonna wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. I don't want to buy it twice, and I need it for my collection. So I think that way, because the Blu-ray, I believe, comes out this week, so or next week, I mean. So that way, it gives me time to finish reading this, and then I can go back and watch the movie. But dude,
it might make sense now when you go back and watch it.
It probably does, but it still doesn't make the movie good.
Yeah,
you know.
At least you know when they're doing stuff what they're referencing to.
Yeah. Now, originally I thought the same thing. I was like, well, maybe they just did this book to correct the mistakes from the movie. Mm-hmm. But from what I understand, she was writing this book as they were filming the movie.
Damn.
So I think all the stuff that happened was them just cutting the shit out of the movie.
Well, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense.
Yeah, I was trying to find stuff to quote. I wanted to show it, but the Leia stuff with her training with Luke, it works so good.
I would have liked to see more of that in the movie, but I guess like you were saying earlier, they couldn't do it because she was dead. They want to CGI everything to death.
Yeah, and
Ninja says it's coming out Tuesday. I didn't know it's coming out that early.
Yeah, what, the movie? Yeah. I'm going to get it in 4K. And on page 7, dude, they talk about Rey building her own lightsaber.
Damn.
Like she talked about like Luke's lightsaber, and she's like, this is Luke's lightsaber. This isn't mine, you know? Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm not worthy of this. And she's building her own lightsaber. And she explains like how she's building it and she's working on it and stuff like that. It's so good, and it's not really like, you know how some of those books are like really technical and real detailed and they're boring. This isn't boring. It's like it's going fast, and it's giving us all the stuff that we didn't get in the movie.
Do they explain to us different parts, like the Chewie thing, how everybody thought he was dead? And
I haven't got that far yet.
Okay, I got you.
I got to the part where the part I'm at right now is where Finn and Poe just showed back up, and they're going to give the message to them about how Palpatine's still alive.
I got you.
You remember after they did that light speed jumping, like when they kept going from planet? I just got to that part.
Yeah, I thought that part was cool. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was cool.
And they explain where all those ships came from. When Palpatine's like riding like all these ships and stuff, he said basically at the end of Return of the Jedi, after the Battle of Jakku, when all those ships went to the unknown regions, that was one of his contingency plans, was to put all those ships out there and basically had them kind of like rebuild themselves. So the right time for them to strike, basically he was just playing catch up. And then when Kylo was born, he basically created Snoke to be like a fake Sith Lord to basically test them. And now that Kylo killed Snoke, it showed Palpatine that Kylo was strong enough to rise up to the next level. Dude, it's really detailed. It's really good, man. It's really, really good.
But how in the hell did he get the materials and stuff for them to make the damn Death Star weapon on there? That's still, well, I guess the book will explain all that to you. That's just
pretty sure it will when I get to that point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the books I've been reading this for the past 4 years, all these books I've been reading, they always mention something in the unknown regions. You know, Palpatine sent Vader and Thrawn to the unknown regions.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, they in all these books, they always hint around to something in the unknown regions, right? So this is finally starting to take all that stuff and piece it all together. So the thing that they kept hearing was Exegol. Exegol was the thing in the unknown regions that everybody kept, hearing. So he basically started creating this contingency plan to send his people out there to basically as a safe spot for if anything would ever happen. So I haven't got to the whole meat of this, but when I get done streaming, I'm probably gonna do a video for tomorrow, and I'm gonna go to like Nikki's house, and I'm gonna fucking jump into this book until she gets home. It's like I was just like invested in this fucking book.
Sounds very interesting. I think I'm gonna definitely get it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I really, really like it.
You reckon it's on that audio books thing you tell me about?
It's on there too. It's on there too.
Should I maybe get that tonight and listen to it?
Yeah, it's really, really good. Got that too. Are you a subscriber of
I'm not. I know you tell me about. I was thinking about kicking it around.
Yeah, I think it's like $14 a month. But dude, like I said, I get all the Star Wars books on there, and I listen to them all while I work. So and they feel like mini Star Wars. Like let me see if I can put one on so you can hear it. Let me put one on. I have all of them downloaded on here because every month you get a new credit, which you can get a new Star Wars book. Oh yeah, here's the Aftermath book.
Thank you, Officer Nerion. Commendable work, as always.
That's Akbar.
His neck and massages it. Del Toro returns. Sir, our orders, Admiral? Remain in place until further order.
So they do voice acting, they play music, they play lightsaber sound effects, ship sound, like it actually feels like you're watching a movie while you're listening to it. So I read the book when I can, and then when I'm working, I stick a headphone in, and then I listen to the book as I go. So, you know, but it's good. Bad. And you can sign up for a free trial of Audible and get a free book. So if you never signed up, you get a free book right off the bat. You can get that book.
Yep, I may do that. Listen to it tonight.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. I highly recommend it. I don't know if the whole book is gonna be good, but so far, because when I bought this, Adam's like, it ain't gonna make the movie better. I'm like, I don't want the movie. I don't want the book to make the movie better. I want the story to be better
make sense,
for me.
Yes.
See, the problem is these people that call themselves Star Wars fans, I really are they really Star Wars fans? Because they're looking at these as movies, right? I look at it as an overall story. All the books, all the comics, all the video games, the movies, they all tell one big story. So
it should make sense to be cohesive.
Yeah. So if the movie isn't good, right? And there's things about the movie that I like, but I know there's a good story in there somewhere. Yeah. The book is giving me the good story.
Yeah.
So I don't care. If I love this book, I never have to watch the movie again. I'll just read the damn book if I like that better. That
makes sense. Ninja read it too, so it must be a good book.
Ninja read it too?
What you said, the Knights of Ren are great in the book.
Oh yeah, dude. There's these two characters, two of the Knights of Ren. I can't remember their names. But apparently they got beef with Ren. And that's why they haven't got together. And then he's like, look, I need these guys to find Rey. So that's when he builds the mask back to put it on.
Are they like force sensitive or what exactly?
As far as I know, I don't think they're force sensitive, but I haven't got that far in the book yet. But I do know the comics also goes into the Knights of Ren. It's a 4-issue comic. I was going to buy them last night on digital, but they're like $5 a pop, so it's $20 for the whole set. I'm like, dude, I think I'm just gonna wait for the trade paperback to come out and get that.
Yeah.
Looks like I look at it as a whole story as well. Cardio is one of them. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was chapter 3. I think they started talking about the Knights of Ren. But yeah, two of them did not get along with Ren, and yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, man. So what's up, everybody? You guys, I'm done talking about the book now, at least for now. If you guys have any questions or super chats you want to send in, send them all on in, man. So what's up with you, Danny? What's going on?
Man, I must have pissed one of them guys off. You can say I'm worse than watching rest on wet paint. Mike, whoever that is.
Oh, dude, you just gotta let those trolls let those trolls be trolls, man.
And that going on, man. Hoping this doggone I can't say the name anymore, but I hope this ailment will go away.
Yeah, me too.
It seems to be getting a little bit worse where I'm at. So,
dude, they just closed down the Orlando area. Now there's a curfew. You can't go anywhere. I go on vacation in 3 weeks, and I can't go nowhere because there's no place open.
yeah.
I pre-ordered Resident Evil 3 at GameStop, and GameStop's closed. So I asked them, like, well, how am I supposed to get my game? Well, you have to contact customer service, and then we'll ship the game to you. I'm like, fuck that. I'll just get it digital. I've been playing this, Dragon Ball, and Resident Evil. Like, I've been trying to play some games. I bought Injustice the other day, but
I love Injustice. I got that, and I got but my
Favorite all-time game is Def Jam: The Fight for New York on GameCube.
I never played it.
My wife bought that for me for my birthday last year.
Yeah, I never played that. My friends had it though.
Man, that game is awesome. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
This motherfucker says Star Wars Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie. If you say so. Ooh, Ricardo came in with Super Chat. He's definitely going to have something bad to say. No, I read that book. It's awful. Mary Sue, Gordo. I doubt you read that book. I doubt you read this book. I doubt you even know how to read, Ricardo, with your sweet and sour chicken ass.
Hey, Ricardo.
Nindroid said he's on chapter 7 of the book. So you're 2 chapters ahead of me then.
Ninja knocking it out.
Dude, it's good. I can't put it down. Like, I literally wish I was reading it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even fucking with you.
You
It's
told me
like-
that today. I was like, damn, where do we get that from? 'Cause, I don't think the closest we get where I'm at is
I got
Books a
mine at
Million.
Walmart. I got mine at Walmart.
I didn't know it was there. I was thinking Books a Million or Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, it came out Tuesday. I went to my store. They didn't have it, and I went to a different store looking for toilet paper. And I'm like, I'm just gonna check. And they had 3 copies left. They were $20. So I bought me a copy. I sat it down. I'm like, I'll start this on Friday when I go back to work. I went to work about 30 minutes early. Sat in the break room, started reading it. I'm like, dude, this is fucking good. I'm like, yeah. So. And I didn't really like the Last Jedi novelization. I think the Last Jedi movie was better than the book, but I mean, to each their own, I guess.
yeah.
I definitely think that it's definitely worth getting with, like you said.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that tomorrow and
See if I can knock it out by Sunday.
Shit, yeah. If you're gonna be stuck at home, can't do anything, that's the best thing to do right now.
I'm stuck. I'm gonna catch up with some of the comic book and man, I got to a book where I told you that other night, man. I'm watching Inhumans. I'm like,
Oh yeah. You're like,
Very
I
nice.
skipped to the last episode.
I did. I was like, I can't watch no more of this. How does this shit end?
Yeah. You got balls for that one, my friend. I
Which
can't do that.
I do like the way it ended though. You put that sucker in that room and damn caving in. He's stuck in there forever. So.
Well, you took one for the team because I'm never gonna watch that show. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind though. It got me interested in what Kevin Feige could have done with that.
It would have been a better movie if they would have done it. I think what's that dude? Crow Mutter was the one that got in the way of that fucking thing. That guy's a fucking idiot.
There's one guy, I can't think of his name, but he can like predict stuff and see stuff, and his power was on point. I like that.
What comic books have you been reading lately?
I've been reading Batman and the Outsiders. I'm catching up with I mainly been reading
You're the Villain.
Okay.
I got about 30 of those. I gotta try and catch up.
Yeah, I got this fucking tablet. I strictly read digital now.
Yeah, I bought these before you told me about it, but
On each story, on You're the Villain, they got like the Batman.
Oh yeah. The Batman villains on all the different covers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm catching up with that.
When I get paid this week, I'm gonna get the Kylo Ren, the Rise of Kylo Ren comics, hopefully. But yeah. These people are literally quoting Revenge of the Sith in here.
I am your father scene. Oh, you're doing the no honor father scene.
And then he's like, "You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you. I hate you."
George said that the Knights are force sensitive. They gay because there ain't no way.
They might be force sensitive, but they're not force users.
Because those weapons in the movie scene.
Yeah, those are more savage type shit.
Yeah, un-Jedi like.
I haven't read the Ren comics yet. Okay, so he read the Rise of Kylo Ren comics, so he probably knows all that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I know the leader was like had the red lightsaber and everything, and Kylo took his ass out.
I want to see how it explains how they got that connection when they can. I've never seen they can teleport stuff to each other. What the hell is that? That's what I'm really curious about.
I don't know. We just call that Force Skype.
I don't know what the hell. Be nice to damn have though. Don't try and lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi. Oh my goodness.
These motherfuckers, dude. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think I'm gonna finish watching Clone Wars, dude. I think I'm giving up on that show.
I did not see it today.
I forgot it even came out today. I just don't care.
The last episode had Ahsoka, man, but it was just pointless. It was no direction. It didn't push the story at all. I mean, it was just complete filler.
Yeah. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait for the whole series to get done, the whole season, and then I'll go through and watch it. Because
I think you'll like the Bad Batch.
I finished all those.
Yeah, the one after the Bad Batch is
Ahsoka. I haven't seen the one that happened after the Bad Batch. I seen when what was the one's name? Rex's friend, the one that was kidnapped. Echo. I seen when Echo went with the Bad Batch at the end.
Yeah.
That was the last episode. I mean, that episode was fine. I like those episodes, but like, dude, like I'm expecting some shit, dude. I want fucking Ahsoka and Darth Maul going at it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Mandalorians and shit, dude.
I like the episodes from the last season that showed Mace Windu doing what shit he could do.
Yeah,
they're not showing none of that. They ain't showed Yoda at all, which I thought they would have picked up from when he went. Those Sith holocrons and stuff.
Yeah. Well, Obi-Wan's only been in it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even that long.
Yeah. I think maybe the first and maybe the third episode.
Infinity War copied the Battle of Naboo. Actually, no, it did not. If you're talking about all of them lining up on one side and then all of them lining up on the other side, wars have been doing that since the beginning of time. Mm-hmm. Battle of Naboo did not create that. Where do you think George Lucas got it from?
That's the case. You look at The Patriot. They did the same thing in The Patriot.
Yeah.
That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
What do you think of Rosario Dawson possibly playing Ahsoka?
I love it.
Yeah.
She got the look, the structure. I can see with that white and blue hair.
Yeah.
I think she could kill it.
Yeah, I guess she's supposed to be in like one scene. And I think that's probably either going to lead into season 3 or maybe an Ahsoka show standalone.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do like they did with Rebels, where she showed up at the end of season 1, but then she was like all in season 2. I think she'll probably show up toward the end of season 2 and be in all of season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. She had that slender build like Ahsoka. I don't know about her height, but that's not really important. But I think she could pull it off.
Yeah. Well, Ahsoka's going to be much older anyway because of she was old at the end of Rebels, you know?
Yep.
They copied the big shield thing.
What big shield?
I don't fucking know, dude. Ricardo likes to just kind of talk and troll and shit. Dude, I really don't feel like doing a video tomorrow. Dude, I love doing YouTube videos when I have something to talk about.
Yeah.
I literally have nothing to talk about tomorrow.
It's crazy. I don't even do the videos. I'm on a steady pace trying to get my hours. So
It's like, what can I do a video on tomorrow? Oh, China decided to keep their theaters closed. Who cares?
Yep.
Then it's like David Harbour blames fans for Hellboy flopping. Who cares? Like, I can talk about that, but I'll talk about it for like 2 minutes. David Harbour says fans are the reason why Hellboy flopped. Who cares? Really? Who cares?
I haven't
Nobody
even seen
cares.
Hellboy yet. I seen it in the store the other day, and I started to pick it up. I was like, I don't really want that.
Yeah, it's yeah, but people are like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, I can go on YouTube right now and just there's nothing on here that I can talk about. That's one reason on Wednesday why I did the video game stream all day, because there was nothing in comic books or movies to talk about because everything got delayed.
I saw you on your last video. I hadn't watched it yet about Avatar 2 will outdo Endgame.
Well, yeah, but then guess what? Then that news came out yesterday, and then today that China said that they're not reopening the theaters. So basically, it made my video pointless.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. There's like, I'll go on superhero hype. That's usually superhero hype and Cinema Blend is where I usually go to see what news I want to talk about. And there's nothing. There's nothing to talk about.
So how long they plan on keeping their,
what's there to talk about?
How long they plan on keeping their theaters closed?
Until this whole thing blows over.
Jeez.
See, look, even now they're doing like what if scenarios. Dr. Manhattan versus Thanos. Like, who cares? This ain't news. This is just shit people are coming up with.
Yeah.
There's like nothing to talk about. And that's really hard for a YouTube channel. That's why I did that whole fucking video with me going to the dentist, because there's nothing to talk about.
Yep, it has been pretty. I don't know how Campy will keep coming with his stuff, but
well, he's lucky. He's got subscribers. He's got subscribers that sends him topics. Yeah, Caviar is like, Complicast makes 100 videos a day, but that's because he reuses the same topics. Well, like, he did a topic today. Emily Blunt talks about possibly playing Invisible Woman. He did that same video topic like 30 times already. Literally 30 times. Like, I try not to repeat topics, unless it's important. But like, he literally goes back and picks out videos that he's already talked about, and he does videos on it. Like, just click on his videos. Like, he literally talked about the one guy as Mr. Fantastic. He did 40 videos on that guy.
Jesus. Come on,
it's like maybe
the guy whose husband in real life. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, John Krasinski,
in
whatever.
The Quiet Place. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. I guess I'm gonna have to go back, look at my videos, and just keep reusing the same topics. Maybe I should do another fuck Parasite video.
No, you don't want to do that. No. Sometimes it's better to stay out the kitchen.
But yeah, dude, like, even if I click on my videos, I don't even think I could even.
If you get a chance, man, you need to watch that Red Sun. Talk about that.
I almost bought it the other day. I had it in my hand, and I was like, nah.
Man, it's on point. It is on point. I want to see that new one now with the Wonder Woman one.
Oh, yeah.
And they got another one coming out with something to do with Dark Side or something. Dark Side of War or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm looking at
DC.
There's nothing to talk about. Oh, yeah. DC anime movies are, dude, they're fucking amazing.
Yep. That Batman on Red Sun, that fucker wasn't no joke, buddy. He was no joke.
This man said, Comic Cast takes one topic and spends it 50 ways. Oh, man. I don't know. I'll find something, I guess. I'll find something.
So I'm going to come on tomorrow and you'll be like, oh, shit, I just click on what's trending. What's trending in the movie world, topic world.
Shit, dude. If I don't do a video tomorrow, I'll just live stream tomorrow night. I'm just trying to make that revenue for next month so I can pay my fucking taxes, dude. because I know Trump is supposed to be sending us $1,200, but I heard someone say that like it's gonna get direct deposit in your shit. I'm like, they don't even have my shit. How could they direct deposit it? You know,
Big brother.
Yeah,
I don't know how. They need to make sure they. I don't know how they can monitor that because some people don't deserve it. If you're not working, or if you're really in, my opinion. Let me say this, just my opinion. Like if you're not working and you've been jobless for a minute, I don't see you deserving it. If you were,
I thought it was people getting it just if you're a taxpayer.
My understanding is that now they're letting anybody that was been jobless, if they want to file for unemployment, they're not checking anything. They're just kind of letting everything go.
I think they're doing that just to try to get the economy back up. Because with everything being closed because of this virus, the economy is down to shit. So they want people to start spending money to make that economy back up. I mean, hey, if they want to make economy back up, they can, not make me pay tax. I'll be happy not paying my taxes this year. That'd be great.
Your buddy said if your tax return got direct deposit, that's how the money will get there.
But that money they got. First of all, I didn't get taxes sent back this year. I'm paying this year, and the money that I got last year, I believe, got direct deposited through a card that I don't even have anymore. So it's weird.
Yeah.
What time is it, man? 11:30. Yeah.
Been on for 41 minutes.
Yeah, I figured there'll be more conversations going on tonight. There's not even that many people watching. I know everybody's got to be at home.
Yep. Well, you got 35.
I got 35. That's not bad. But Boonda's the only one that sent super chats. I got to pay my taxes, people. Dude, it's fucking hot. I'm about to take my hat off. I'm bald. I don't care.
Shave mine.
I got to shave mine tonight.
They saved the barber bill.
Yeah. My shit's getting a little long. I got to shave my shit. Infinity War. Stop saying Infinity War copy Naboo. Shut up. I swear to God, I will ban your ass. Try not to ban you, Ricardo, but damn. Let's talk. Here's the topic for tomorrow's video. HBO Max. It will completely fail. Release this night.
Not unless they get that Green Lantern show on there.
They're not going to have that day one.
No, but I mean, I might stick around on the hopes of that. If they do it right. I'll stick around for that. That's why I'm holding on to Disney Plus and then let my subscription go because I'm wanting all that. I want to see that What If and WandaVision and
I still have Disney Plus even though I barely use it. But I got rid of the DC Universe app because the only thing I really watched on there was Titans. So
yeah,
there's no sense keeping it around if I wasn't using it.
I watch a lot of the old Spider-Man cartoons
on Disney Plus. Yeah. Last night the power went out here for a couple hours, and me and Adam sat on the couch on his phone, and we watched the old X-Men cartoon on his phone while the power was out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got stuff on there. There's more stuff on there than the DC Universe has. Yeah. That's why I kept it, and it was cheaper. It's only like $6.99.
Yeah.
But man, I want some new stuff, man. I want some new stuff, man.
I wish they'd go ahead and put Mulan on there.
Oh, you mean the live? They're not going to do that. They're going to lose so much money if they do that.
I know, but I think the last live thing they put on there was the what's the thing with Will Smith? The genie.
Oh, Aladdin. Well, they put Frozen 2 on last week.
Yeah, Frozen 2, yeah.
Yeah, I actually like that. They're supposed to be putting on Monday Onward is supposed to go on.
That's the one with about the little wizard or something?
Yeah, it's about the guy who's trying to bring his dad back to life, and they go on like this wizard quest or some shit. Yeah. So I'm actually curious because I wanted to see that in theaters, but the theaters all got shut down. So they're like, "Hey, fuck it, we're gonna put on Disney Plus." I wish they would put Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus.
Yep, that would be
save my ass some money, dude. Because I don't want to drop no $20 on it.
I will not.
I would not. The good end game on there.
Yeah, they still ain't got Infinity War on there yet, though. They just put Black Panther on there like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I watched Black Panther. Yeah. I want to think they got Doctor Strange on there too.
I don't even know. I was watching Captain Marvel last night when I went to bed. I just put it on so I can have something playing in the background. I was like, yeah, I just put on because usually the movie I usually put Solo on when I want to fall asleep, but Solo wasn't on Disney Plus, so I didn't want to put my Blu-ray in, so I just put fucking Captain Marvel on and played that shit.
See, Infinity War is still on Netflix. I guess gotta run out that contract. I guess.
I think Infinity War is still on Netflix. I think Thor Ragnarok is still on Netflix. So they got to have all those contracts out before they can even get that on Disney Plus. They should have made sure everything was done before they even launched Disney Plus.
Yep.
I know Mandalorian was set, but dude, they should have at least had a Marvel show ready. So as soon as Mandalorian got done, there was a Marvel show going.
I would have had Falcon and Winter Soldier ready.
Oh, we got a super chat coming in from Winter Soldier should have been ready. Jerry Hernandez, thank you for the super chat. Starting to cover some anime like Black Clover. Dude, I can't watch anime anymore. So here's the thing with anime. I'm a massive anime fan. In high school, I was the anime guy, dude. You know, like I watched Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball Z, all that stuff, dude. But here's the thing, and I know people are going to get pissed off when I say this, so don't get pissed off. This is just my opinion on it. I don't like shit that's super popular, okay? I like to be my own individual person, and I like to kind of have stuff for just me. Back when I was in high school, I'm talking about, 98, 99, 1988, 1988, 1999, 1998. You know, when I was in high school, there was only like 2 or 3 people that watched anime. Everybody else thought they were too cool. They either played sports or they were in band and all that shit. You know, me and 2 other girls were the only ones into Dragon Ball in my senior year, right? So, of course, since we were all into it, we stayed together, you know? But over the years since I left high school, I started seeing shit change. All these other people who used to make fun of us, they're the ones that all love anime now. So now it seems like everybody loves anime. You know, so now to me, it feels like it got too mainstream. And as soon as everybody started watching it, it turned me off on it. You know, that might not be a good way to look at it, but that's the way I look at it. I have no interest in watching any of these newer shows. I tried to watch Fairy Tail. I can't get into it. I tried to watch One Punch Man. I thought One Punch Man was fucking stupid. You know, I did watch Dead Man's Wonderland. I enjoyed that. Naruto, I got like 100 episodes into Naruto, and I just got bored with it, man. It's like it's the same damn thing. Believe it. You know, what about you, man? I know you're a Dragon Ball fan, Daniel.
I love Dragon Ball. I have my brother keeps telling me that Bleach and Naruto are fantastic. I've never got into it. I've just been hooked and still am hooked in Dragon Ball. Anything Dragon Ball, I love.
Yeah, Naruto is good, but the problem is there's so many fucking episodes. Bleach, I remember about 7 years ago, my wife Autumn bought me Bleach for my birthday. I watched 3 episodes and I didn't like it, man. She bought me the whole first season. Watched 3 episodes, didn't like it, dude. Same thing happened with One Punch Man. I went out and spent $44 on the Blu-ray set. Watched one and I didn't like it. So what I do
that says that is the bomb, but he look like I'm with you. He looks stupid to me.
It's not even taken serious. It's just a joke. That's all it is. They just joke through the whole thing. Me, I rather like every time they re-release Dragon Ball on Blu-ray or something, I always buy the re-releases. The Sailor Moon, I buy them on Blu-ray. I buy Cowboy Bebop. Like all the stuff I grew up with, I buy because I constantly go back and rewatch them. This new stuff, I can't, man. I can't. I really want to get into My Hero Academia. I believe that's what it's called.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've been perp mine.
Yeah.
Very highly.
Walmart right now has like the first 3 seasons, but
I
the problem is
Netflix, if I'm mistaken.
Is it in English?
The first season. That's what Perp told me. I've never.
I'll check it. I'll check it. I know. Season 1 on Blu-ray at Walmart is like $45. I'm not paying $45 for something I might not like.
I agree with you 1,000%. Now I see one guy in the chat say Castlevania. I watched the first season of Castlevania. That is very, very graphic. So
Let me check. I'm on Netflix now. Let me check. My Hero.
I got to separate 1 minute, Rob. I'll be right back.
Okay. So they got Hunter x Hunter on here, which I've been wanting to watch because that is from the guy who did Yu Hakusho, but is in English though. That's the thing. I don't do dubbed. Let me see here. Oh, it is in English. Well, I'll be watching Hunter x Hunter. Fairy Tales, I tried. I couldn't get into it. Seven Deadly Sins, I did get into a couple of the episodes. Never finished it. Naruto, I don't even know where the fuck I left off at. It's not on Netflix, Danny.
It's not? I guess I was misinformed.
It might be on Hulu or something else. Android says Karuka and Cardio were the knights. Yes, those were them. The 2 knights that he had a problem with.
Remember this old show called Tekka Man?
Yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, that was good. I watched that when I was that's probably about 20 years ago now. Now that sucker was hell.
Nicholas Rogue says watch Violent
Evergarden.
God, I can't sneeze. I'm afraid I'm gonna fucking bust out blood.
Bless you, bro.
Thank you. Oh, that's what I don't need that right now. Standing on camera and having blood gush out.
You're like, he has it.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! I was walking by in the hallway earlier today, and I sneezed, and this one girl went like this. I'm like, calm down. I don't have it. What's up, Terrence?
Rob has it.
Terrence be fucking me up sometimes. He be doing these videos. I don't know if you watch it, where he's like, where he had some like chicken, and he had some shit. Like he bought a whole bunch of food.
His nutrients.
Yeah, he's like all these humans going insane, but I got some good food right here. You know, I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, motherfucker made me hungry as a motherfucker though.
He has some food on there for his breakfast and stuff.
Yeah,
sausage, ham, eggs. What's up, Terrence?
Dude, I would invite you in, Terrence, but we already went 52 minutes. I'm getting ready to get off, man. I gotta take a shower and shit before Nikki gets home. But dude, I should have texted him and had him join in.
Yeah.
Then next time I have you on, Danny, I'm gonna get Terrence in, man. We're gonna do this shit because I like live streaming with Terrence. Yeah, he's fucking hilarious too. I forgot what the fuck I watched. I watched one of his videos. Shit was fucking hilarious, man.
You watch one of him and his brother. They're talking about the not the Floyd Mayweather. Who's the guy that fought Floyd Mayweather? Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
that they're critiquing the fight. The last fight he fought. That was pretty funny.
Tarmaine Terrence. I want to see that video that I watched, dude. This shit's fucking hilarious. It was like, hello there, humans.
You talk about Captain Marvel too, boy. Boy, you give her hell.
Oh, I didn't know if Terrence did a review on The Hunt. That movie was fucking great. I love that movie. I think it was Bloodshot viewing I watched. But I watched a couple of his videos. This shit's fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, did one on Bloodshot.
Yeah.
John Henry. I still ain't seen that. I want to check that out though.
Okay, Jerry Hernandez said that My Hero Academia is on Hulu. I don't have Hulu, so that doesn't help me worth a shit.
Mr. Aaron, I agree with you. The Fist of the North Star is awesome.
I never could get into that. I hated the art style. That motherfucker with his bushy ass eyebrows. Yeah.
DQ. I don't know what that is, bro. I haven't blocked you, so if you can't get in, I'm sorry. I have not blocked anyone on my channel, but I'll look into it next time. I see you come on there. I thank you for your support, bro. But I haven't blocked anyone.
Okay, I got another super chat coming in. It's gonna be the last one. I'm gonna call it a night because it's getting late. Nicholas Rowe comes in with another super chat. Rob, what do you think about Darth Plagueis? I think he was Emperor Palpatine's.
I read that book. It's pretty good, pretty enlightening. He's from the Money Guild family, wasn't it?
The banking clan.
Yeah, the banking clan. Yeah.
The banking clan, or the Techno Union, was signed your treaty. Yeah, the banking clan. Yeah, all of his people from the race is basically from the banking clan, because you can see someone from his race in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. I think they were in Rebels too, wasn't it?
Maybe could have been one or two of them. Yeah,
because that guy that was friends to Padme. And Anakin didn't like, took over the banking clan at the end, but
you mean in Clone Wars?
Yeah, in Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, Rebels, they were all dead.
I forgot. Oh yeah, Clone Wars.
Nindroid said they were in Rebels too. Well, yeah, because I mean it's a race of people, so of course they're still gonna be around, but
yeah,
I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's almost 11:45. I still gotta jump in the shower. I don't even know if I'm gonna do a video tomorrow or not. I don't know yet. I'm gonna play it by ear. I just want to jump back into this fucking book. Dan, I definitely suggest you get the book.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow, but right now I'm gonna go watch the latest episode of the Clone Wars.
Yeah. Let me know if it's any good. I might watch it. I'll probably skip last week's. If this one's good, just let me know.
All right.
Let me know if I can skip last week's if I don't have to.
All right, I'll shoot you a text.
All right, man. Thank you, Danny. Also, guys, I have Nindroid's like, get the book, Danny. I got Danny's YouTube channel in the description box below, guys. So be sure to jump over there, check him out. Thank you guys all for your super chats and all your support. I love each and every one of you guys. Have a good night, everybody. I love y'all.
Later.